Since yesterday, several YouTube channels and some Tigray supporters have been claiming that Hawzen town of Tigray has been captured by Tigray Defense Forces. Some viewers contacted me as well. They said, "Why aren't you speaking on that? Hawzen is a key place near A2 highway. Why are you silent?" Well, viewers, I talk about such developments after verification, after confirmations which I can do. Because in conflict reporting, such developments are the most important developments which talk about places captured by one party or the other. Now, who is controlling Hawzen? Is Hawzen really being controlled by Tigray Defense Forces at this point of time or not? And why is that suddenly yesterday YouTube channels started speaking about Hawzen captured by TDF? Because yesterday Associated Press, AP, published an article. It aired a news story on Hawzen. And after this article was published and the video was aired, YouTube channels started saying that Hawzen had come under the control of Tigray Defense Forces. But it is a misinterpretation of the facts, viewers. I'll show you snippets of AP's news story, viewers. AP's journalists entered Hawzen at the start of May, viewers. And at the start of May, they met TDF soldiers in Hawzen. So Hawzen came under the control of Tigray Defense Forces for a very short period of time. If you remember, viewers, I did a video on Hawzen in April. You can see the link to this video here on screen, viewers. At the end of my video, you will also see the link to the video. In that video, I informed you that Hawzen had been taken by Tigray Defense Forces. It was April, I think. So Hawzen did come under the control of TDF in April. And at the start of May, AP journalists entered Hawzen. Back then, Hawzen was being controlled by Tigray Defense Forces. But later, Tigray Defense Forces had to retreat from Hawzen, viewers. And AP reporter in the video, in the article, also says that Hawzen came under the control of TDF for a brief period of time. So I don't know why YouTube channels yesterday claimed that Hawzen was being controlled by TDF at this point of time. No, it was May. It was the start of May when Hawzen was briefly taken. In fact, it was April when Hawzen was briefly taken by TDF. But later, TDF fighters had to retreat from Hawzen, viewers. So that is why I did not upload a video on Hawzen yesterday, viewers. Hawzen is a very key place. Look at the map showing Hawzen, viewers. You can see that Hawzen is located very close to A2 highway. If you are in control of Hawzen, you can easily cut off A2 highway. You can cut off A2 highway towards Idaga Hamas. You can cut off A2 highway towards Wakro. So this main road which links Mekelle to Alamata, Adigrat, it becomes very vulnerable if TDF fighters manage to take control of Hawzen. That is why Ethiopian National Defence Forces have not allowed TDF to advance from Hawzen towards A2 highway, and they have pushed TDF fighters back from Hawzen. So Ethiopian National Defence Forces treat Hawzen as a sort of buffer town, viewers. There is no heavy presence of ENDF forces in Hawzen as well. TDF are on the outskirts of Hawzen. When TDF start advancing towards Hawzen town, Ethiopian National Defence Forces launch artillery strikes and sometimes air strikes as well. we have seen heavy artillery bombardment on Hawzen viewers. Because once Hawzen is taken by TDF, the A2 highway becomes vulnerable. That is why ENDF has managed to push Tigray Defense Forces away from Hawzen town in the outskirts of Hawzen. So Hawzen is not being controlled by Tigray Defense Forces. One last point before I show you snippets of AP's story, viewers. AP journalists visited Hawzen at the start of May, almost a month ago. Why is that? AP published the article and aired the video story yesterday. It took AP 1 month, more than a month, to upload this article and to air this video about Hawzen town, while AP journalists visited Hawzen at the start of May. So questions are being raised about the reporting of Associated Press as well. I reported about Hawzen in April when Hawzen was taken by TDF. AP journalists visited Hawzen, they were there, but they are reporting 1 month after their visit of Hawzen town. That is why is that AP did not report about Hawzen being under TDF control for 1 month. But in AP's article, it is very much clear that Hawzen came briefly under the control of Tigray Defense Forces. We have seen that happen in several other places as well, in Selekaleka, Wakromare, Aksom as well, and Hawzen. These places have switched control several times, because these are all very strategic places. So now, if you ask me, let me just sum it up. Hawzen is a sort of buffer zone for ENDF. Tigray Defense Forces are not exclusively in control of Hawzen. The day they are exclusively in control of Hawzen, A2 will become vulnerable, and that ENDF won't let happen, in my viewers. Now watch a few video snippets of AP's video story, in which AP clearly says that Hawzen came under the control of TDF for a brief period of time. This news story was aired yesterday.
When we visited the region recently, we were able to get through an Ethiopian military roadblock and cross the front line to speak to the TPLF fighters in the town of Hawzen, while it was briefly under their control. Almost everyone we spoke to here expressed support for the TPLF